You've never been in this house before. He's like, oh, I thought it'd be funny. And I'm like, well, it wasn't. I was like, you can't come back here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Morokai to Eyes. We're back right every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 a.m. on Spotify and 4:30 p.m. on YouTube. I had a flashback story that you are going to love. It happened today, and I went, oh my God. And you know when you're talking to a friend, you're like, I remember when you did that.
Deja vu.
Yeah, and I was like, save it for the pod, save it for the pod. Guys, before I go into the story, though, we have a limited edition of hoodies that it's our first edition drop.
It's our first drop.
Yeah, so if you ever want to get in, we have forest green, burgundy, navy blue. I think we only have 150 pieces.
Yeah.
So, look, we're really planning to expand and grow. This is the first edition ever. So if you want to...
This is our first ever drop. Like,
Yep.
It is sort of part of Morokai history.
It's not going to come out again. So if you want part of it...
It's a one and done.
It really is. So, guys, if you want to support the show, we'd love it. We'd love to see it. Free shipping Australia, and just jump over to www.morokai.com. But thank you, guys, for all the support. Here's the story. Have you got a weird friend?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we all have a weird friend.
Yeah, but a friend you go... It's a flight risk taking you around to my parents.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. So I've got one of them, mates. It was a primary school friend I had all through primary school. He was like in my main clique. I always thought he was the funniest guy ever. Yeah. Right. Anyway, went to different high schools, didn't really talk after that at all. And then it came that when I did my fight training, one day he just joined up. And
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, mate. And he joined up as I was going through my first breakup. So I think it was like a week later.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, and obviously you want to deep dive into everything when I feel like in that first week, whether it be breakup, divorce, if it's heavy, you want to open up to everyone.
Yeah.
Like, you just want to be like, yeah,
Just
how you
get off
doing,
my
mate?
chest,
Yeah,
like
what are you
something.
doing on the weekend? Yeah, battling through, mate, battling through. Yeah, I'll just tell you about it. Like, it's just, I want you to pay for the fuel. No, hold on. I know I'm at pump 5, but just hang on. I've got
You'll
a
never
story.
believe this.
Yeah, I just need the support, mate. So, yeah, I saw him and I was like, mate, how you doing? Fuck, I'm going to name drop him. Steven, how you doing? and he's like, yeah, good, mate, good. And like, we just left the gym and then connected for ages on so many things. Obviously, we have so many things in common, like where we're from, the school we're from. Then there was just heaps, and we just kept talking. And I think he was going through a bit of a relationship trouble as well.
Yeah,
So we connected on every level. I think we stayed outside the gym for like another 45 minutes just talking.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, and then when we kept having a couple of sessions together, like, perfect. Like, mate, how are you going? What are you doing? Do you want to go to Guzman? We even went to Guzman Y Gomez one night.
Yeah, just to catch up. Like,
Yeah.
That's cool. It sounds like it's one of those friendships where, like, although you didn't speak for however many years, when you did see one, like, it was just like you clicked straight away again. No, like, it's like nothing had changed.
Exactly, man. So it was so cool. But he is so goofy. Like, just says some out there shit, and usually you let it slide and you're like laughing. But like, if I had him in a formal event, I'd be like, don't say anything crazy. And he's the type to be like, what do you mean? And it's like, what do you mean? Like, you say out there shit all the time. And this is one of those moments. I finished training with him. Bro, do you want to come around for a sec? Or I forget why. I think he was going to come around before we were going out somewhere. So I was like, man, swing by my dad's house. Yeah, perfect. Go to my dad's house. Clearly, another situation where my dad would know of him. Right?
Yes.
But my dad hasn't seen him either since he was like, what, 11,
Yeah,
10?
something like that, yeah.
But he was at all my birthday parties, all that kind of stuff. Actually, I just remembered something. That fucker, I'm going to hit him harder next time when I see him. At my...
I'm not to core memory.
At my 8th birthday party, I had 5 people over, and he dacked me in front of everyone, and I had to go to the bathroom in my own house and cry. And my parents had to calm me down so I could play it cool and get back out to the party.
I don't care.
Fuck you, Stephen.
I don't even care.
I completely forgot about that.
Luke Ferdinand, he didn't give a fuck. Your eyes are red. Yeah, I don't care.
Everyone see my dick. I didn't like it.
It was a cold day.
I wasn't comfortable with my body yet. I didn't want the boys to be the first one to see my dick. So anyway, there's another story. So take him inside. I'm like, Dad, do you remember this guy? Like, as a bit of a, like, let's see if he does. And my dad just, like, stares at him for, like, a couple of seconds. And he goes, Stephen. And he's like, yeah, it's good to see you. And he's like, oh, my God. And my dad's just like, mate, how's your dad? Because obviously, primary school, like, parents,
they all get along.
Yeah, so he's, like, happy as Larry, just looking at him like, mate, how's life? What are you up to? What have you been doing? Just going through the motions.
Playing 21 questions.
Yeah, 21 questions galore. And I go to my room because I'm like, Dad loves to chat. He's going to be there for fucking 10 minutes before. Like, I'm not just going to stand there. So I'm doing some stuff in my room. And I go out. No, that's right. I stay in my room. Stephen comes up the hallway. And I think, like, they would have been, from my room to where my dad was, it would have been like, I don't know, 2 Honda Civics away. I use cars as measurements now. Fuck it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I couldn't think of the meters or whatever it was.
When you said, I was like, it's a weird way to measure things.
Surely it's 2 of my cars. So, you know, we're 2 Honda Civics away. Stephen goes to walk into my room. And as, like, he's going to walk in my room, my dad goes, so what do you guys got planned tonight? And he just goes to my dad that he hasn't seen since he was fucking 11. Like, I don't know how he thought.
Was it one of those quick things where like there's no like he's processing? It's just he just said it.
It's just him.
Yeah.
It's just him. And so, fuck me. I'm in my room, so I'm looking at him while he's outside my room because I'm about to talk to him.
And he's looking at your dad.
And he's looking at my dad. And my dad goes, "What are you guys up to tonight?" And he just looks at my dad and goes, "Oh, I'm just going into Luke's room to see, you know, if there's any cum stains on the mattress." And I hear my dad just pause and go, huh? And then I just grabbed him and pulled him into my room. I'm like, the fuck was that? You're not that close with him. And I was like, none of my friends would get away with that kind of joke. Like, it's not going to land. The fuck was you've never been in this house before. And he's like, oh, I thought it'd be funny. And I'm like, well, it wasn't. I was like, you can't come back here. Mate, I was like, what an out-of-pocket comment.
That's so odd.
So odd. Oh.
That would have pissed me off as well, actually. That made me feel so uncomfortable.
Well, the thing I've got on him, though, is the first bra I've ever seen was when we went to his birthday and we found his sister's red bra. I'll never forget it. So, you know, got that one.
You got one up. You got one up on him.
Oh, man. So,
shit.
Fucking now. Some weird friend moments.
Some very weird friend moments.
Mate, a group of friends that have had a lot of weird moments and crazy moments is Jackass.
Oh, do love those friends.
Does it upset you as much as it upsets me that any new movie they produce is just cringe in the way of like, oh, you're too old, you're all too damaged, too hurt.
we saw Jackass 4 together.
The stunts are piss weak.
And like, yeah, the stunts are nowhere near what they used to be. There's still some great funny moments. Like, I think my favourite thing of that whole movie, and I know for a fact I was in tears, and I think was when they just turned the lights out of the room. They locked all the doors, pretended that there were snakes in the room. That, to me, I still watch that back on you, and I'm still pissing myself off.
Oh, don't get me wrong, they got some good moments. I did not like... They introduced a girl to the team. I don't even know the girl's name.
All of one thing.
She did one thing.
I know the one thing wasn't even like that bad.
I think it was a scorpion bite or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, like the stinger.
Scorpion sting to the tongue.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that how easy it is to get in the fucking team?
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like just a new, like you could tell the fourth one, they still wanted to keep it like their core thing, but like then they were also trying to introduce like new people to it to maybe expand their Jackass team. So in future, if they still wanted to like do things they kind of could, but yeah. I just feel like the new cast just didn't really. We've all grown up with Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, like unfortunately rest in peace Ryan Dunn, Bam, Wee Man, like just Preston, Chris Pontier, like all these guys, like that's Jackass to us. So then when you introduce new things, it's change, and people don't like change.
But also, the ones that had changed, they're not crazy stunts.
The only one that I would say was maybe like that poopy dude. Because he just seemed to like not really give a fuck about himself like at all.
the really fat one.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like the skinnier one.
Oh.
That really, like, that was just down for, like, whatever. He would just do whatever.
He had you know what? I don't even think it was in the film, or I saw it on the news. The one insane moment he had was he did some type of jump in the water, like in the ocean, around shark bait, and he actually got bit.
Jesus.
And I was like, all right, well, that's fucking
Yeah,
ballsy.
that's a bit much.
That's next
crazy.
level. That could have gone so bad.
That's fucked.
But I do wonder if with the new movies, if there's like certain regulations and stuff they
Well,
have to go
I feel like
by.
after what happened with Johnny Knoxville and the bull, where he pretty much like.
But Johnny Knoxville, when he deep dives, he has so many injuries that are like for life.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Doesn't he have to pee out? I swear he has. There's a certain way he needs to pee.
I think
now.
so. Yeah, but even just like all the concussions that he's had, like it's not a healthy.
Oh fuck no! It's
Like-
not even close to like to have
Well,
that
like,
as your job.
Even when Steve-O was upside down with the meat, like in his like pretty much like arse in his undies above the crocodiles or like the alligator,
Yeah.
like, that's like that sort of shit, man. Where it's like, I know that you're trying to get a kick, and like, yes, it's fucking, but like, at what point do you go? My life is worth a lot more than what you want me to do.
Yeah, the one that hurt them the most, which seemed the most tame, was when they put on like school music gear, got on a treadmill, and they all fell off the treadmill and they all banged their heads.
Yeah.
And they were really hurt. Like Johnny Knoxville was like literally hurt, like like had a concussion. And I'm like, okay, here's the problem. That stunt shouldn't have deserved that level of injury. If you're going to get that level of injury, you should have jumped off a fucking roof, or like there should have been something way more entertaining. You jumped on a fast treadmill. I was like, I'm not entertained, and you just took that level of injury.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? But when the old ones were fucking nuts, like the kicks to the nuts, the that football boot to the face.
Yeah.
There was that. The funniest one is when Preston like farted into a. They had like a helmet. And the helmet had like a little what's it called? Like
the tube thing.
Yeah, like a tube, and he farted into the tube, and like Steve threw up. There was some funny as fuck stuff. The one that let me down heaps was when Steve-O was like under the water with his ass, and he farted and it blew up. Like, they lit up the fart. I was like, that shouldn't have even been in the movie.
No, you're spot on.
So unentertaining.
You're so spot on. Some of like their best ones as well. I noticed they're in like the Jackass like 1.5 or 2.5, but they're more like the documentary of like why they decided to film it. So it can kind of drag on a bit as well.
It can.
And you're sort of just like, I know why you made it. Like you just wanted to make a funny like sort of movie. And don't get me wrong, like they were all pretty good for the most part. The intro scenes in them all were always obnoxious and just like the fuck is going on. Like I think number 3 was like some guy like shitting. Like out of volcano. The fucking number 4 was like all about like just like this fucking like it was Dingo's penis like just coming everywhere.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. It's like the fuck am I actually like watching?
Yeah, there's some unique ones that I'm just like
even the guy just shitting in the toilet. like to me, because like
I didn't mind that one actually.
If I was someone, I'd be like, "The fuck are you doing?"
I love the double pranks where like someone's thinking they're doing the pranking, while Johnny Knoxville's like, "No, we've put fucking pubes on his face." Like he has no idea.
I used to love just the simple ones as well. Where it was like you'd throw water at someone, so they'd be like, "Oh," and then they just get punched with a boxing glove.
Yes.
In slow mo. Like I always loved that.
Mate, do you know what? Thinking, because when you said that, I was like, oh, okay. Nowadays, I'm guessing they can't do that kind of stuff because they'd be worried, even on something like Jackass, that someone would come back and sue them.
I think you're so spot on with that.
You know, I think it was Alec Baldwin who.
Yes. The incident. Yeah.
So on set, he used
a prop gun
that had a bullet in it, and when he fired it, it actually hit and killed a woman live on set. Do you know he's
charged with manslaughter?
He's facing 5 years in jail or prison or whatever you want to
5 years?
Mate, I fucking don't care who wants to come out. It's not his fault.
5 years. It's not his fault. I feel it's the prop designers and all that. Like that gun should have been checked over multiple times before he even.
Fuck, would an actor think he has a proper gun with a bullet in it when he's acting? What are you talking about? Why would this man? And people are getting angry because they're like, oh, in his apology, he didn't show
any remorse.
Well, remorse in the way of saying, yes, I feel horrible for for what I've done. Because he's sitting there, he's like, but I didn't do it. He's like, what? Why on earth would I shoot a friend? Because apparently it was a friend as well. And, mate, I can't imagine the torture and the hell that he would go through and someone saying that you killed. I would be so upset if
Oh, shit, yeah.
if that was me. He didn't fucking do it. It's whoever had the prop.
100%.
They need to go to
And it should
jail.
have been checked over multiple times. I think the other thing for Alec Baldwin, though, like, unfortunately for him, is his reputation is that he's a flog and an arsehole as well. So I suppose he doesn't really have, like, the general public, just, like, backing either. Like, you know that. And we know how influential the general public can be on trials. And, so, like, unfortunately, like, if you have a lot of people going up, like, it's tends to be like the media then jumps on like the public's opinion and.
Oh mate, speaking of like the public opinion and you know getting that public backing, I've got a personal TikTok and then we've got 3 TikToks, and you never know. Like if I'm in one, then maybe I start scrolling. I'm going through for like 10 minutes. And I don't even realize I'm in a different one, right?
Yeah.
But they're all different.
They're all different algorithms and stuff.
Ever since Liver King got done for steroids and Andrew Tate got put in prison or jail, whatever you want to call it, I have not seen a thing from them.
Yeah.
Not even fan accounts, not even reposting. I have not seen those two. It's like they're gone. I haven't seen anything about
I
hustling.
wholeheartedly agree with that. The only thing that I ever see from Andrew Tate now is whoever has his Twitter. But even they're like, well, it's not him because the tweets they read so shit. They read so bad, like really, really bad, and all that. I don't know. I did see though. Apparently, Andrew Tate came out and he was like, "Oh, the like prison shit. Like I get no natural light. The food's bad. My cell has cockroaches and like all that. Like they're trying to break me and all that, but I won't be broken, sort of thing." And it's like, oh, I don't know. It's all like it's just weird.
It needs to get looked into properly. I mean, like, I think it does make sense that he would get attacked more than anyone else. I feel like there's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes.
Is it also just more like a publicity stunt as well?
No, I don't think so. I think that there is
some deep investigation going on there. That, like,
yeah,
we don't see to the public eye.
Yep, yeah, I definitely do. Because it's weird that even him and his brother, like his brother, is now involved, and like,
very
now,
true.
And now you're not seeing all the, like I'm not seeing any videos now of telling me to take my own future in my own hands and do this and that and how to make
Matrix,
money.
Man.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Break free. You got to break free.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
I wonder. No, I'm not going to bring it up because it's not the right conversation to even bring up the topic that I was going to talk, because that's just another rabbit hole.
Is it something to promo for the next?
No, it would be more jumping.
No, it's pretty shit.
No, it's not shit, but it's more like just a conspiracy theory thing. And I think we touched on so many with our guests that
yeah, we did.
I might just save that in my little book for him next in a future podcast down the road with him to discuss.
Yeah, beautiful. He loves it. He loves a good conspiracy theory.
He does. Really enjoy jumping back to the conspiracy theories.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Morokai with 2 eyes. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Boom.
Boom.